What's up, kids? Jitz, Chris here with Monday's motivational video. I just got off an awesome mastermind call with one of our Jack members, Jeremy Anderson. He owns a World Jiu-Jitsu Academy out of Minnesota, and we were, talking about private lessons, and he really wanted to start really pushing private lessons. And private lessons falls into that category of getting our clients to pay us more often. Okay, so three rules of business. You got to acquire customers. We got to get those customers to pay us more. We got to get those customers to pay us more often. And private lessons, falls into that category. Same thing with like parent night out events, really any events, revenue generating events that are occurring in your academy. So we talked about how we break down our private lessons. And at my academy, we have three different tiers of pricing. One for the owner, and I jack my private lesson rates up because I really don't want to be doing them. The next tier is for our head instructors, and then the third tier is for our assistant instructors, and then we have the names listed in each one of those tiers, and we do it that way. That is a set price structure, and we also do one private for X amount, 5 for X amount, 10 for X amount. It's all written out, but we do it so that instructors can't underbid each other. So like one instructor can't say, oh, well, he charges 40, but I'll only charge you 35, right? So it's a set price, and the house takes 20% of the private lesson. And we sell tons of private lessons at my academy. And, I was talking to Jeremy about ClickFunnels, and he is a funnel hacker just like I am, and how, a lot of people kind of drop the ball on thank you pages. So you send somebody to a landing page, they opt in, and now they go to a thank you page, and you basically just thank them for opting in. But there's actually money that can be made on the thank you page. And, that falls into that category of getting your clients to pay you more often. That's just on the internet marketing end, right? So how do we do that inside our academy? Well, once a member signs up, we set tasks in Rainmaker, one for 7 days, one for 30 days, and one for 90 days. And it's, just a phone call, seeing how classes are going. It's not really scripted. We want to ask them how classes are going. We want to ask them if there's anything that we can improve on. And then we also want to guide the conversation depending on the notes that are in that person's file. So if this is for a child and Mrs. Smith wanted Johnny to, become a little bit more focused and a little bit more aggressive, then we would touch on those points when we make the call. So we'd call Mrs. Smith. Hi, Mrs. Smith. This is Professor Chris from Gracie Pack MMA. How are you doing today? I just wanted to call and touch base to see how Johnny's enjoying classes. Is there anything that, we can improve on? And let's say Mrs. Smith says, Johnny loves coming to class. He's super excited. He gets himself ready. He gets his belt on. But I'm noticing that he's not really picking up the techniques as quickly as I would like him to, right? And a lot of parents, think that after like 2 weeks or 3 weeks, their child's going to be, IBJJF world champion, or they're going to be picking it up immediately, or they're going to be winning positions or getting submissions. And that's just really not the case, right? Jiu-jitsu is very much a delayed gratification art. It takes a while, right? We constantly are the nail before we get to be the hammer. So with Mrs. Smith saying that on this follow-up phone call, well, for us, what ways can we provide Johnny the ability to pick up these techniques a little bit more? Well, one, we have our core curriculum class, which is on Saturdays. It's $25 extra. It's a very small class, and we go over the specific techniques that Johnny had learned throughout the week. So he's actually getting more practice. So that would be a way that we could get our client to pay us more often. Another way is, Mrs. Smith, it does take some time for their hand-eye coordination, and, jiu-jitsu is a very detailed art. Our number one concern is that he's having fun, and that, he is, so that's great. But we do offer private lessons, which we have found historically do allow children to get better faster. Would you like to hear the prices on those? So utilizing something like a follow-up phone call, and guys, we're not being salesy. We're not pushing the sale. We're just providing more value if they want to take it. We have this core curriculum class so your child could get more practice in on the weekend, or we also have private lessons. So utilizing these follow-up phone calls to actually generate more revenue is something that everybody can be doing. Let's say you had a parent night out event coming up, right? Oh, Mrs. Smith, I just wanted to call to see how Johnny's doing. He's been with us for 1 month. Do you have any questions? Is there anything that we can be doing on our end? Oh no, he loves the classes. He's super stoked. Oh, that's great. We also just wanted to remind you that we have our parent night out event this Friday. It's a Minecraft mob party. I know the kids love Minecraft. This is one of our most popular events. So if you'd like to have some time for yourself on Friday, we have a parents night out event, and there's a sign-up sheet at the front desk if you'd like Johnny to participate. Just wanted to let you know. Boom. And maybe we just added another $25 or $30 to the student's value for that month. Okay, guys? Remember, you got to get students. You got to get those students to pay you more. You got to get those students to pay you more often. Private lessons, revenue generating events are a great way to do that. And the vehicle to get you there are your simple follow-up phone calls. All right. There's my ninja tip for Monday. I hope everybody has a fabulous 4th of July. I'm heading home early. We're going to have a huge grill out and a party, and we're going out on the boat tomorrow for some catching. I don't like to say fishing. Every time I say fishing, that's exactly what happens. We're not catching. So hopefully we're going out tomorrow for some catching. Have a great day, guys. See ya.